What's going on, everybody? In today's 4 p.m. video, before we get to Endless Form's Most Beautiful, Nightwish, we are doing a track-by-track with Tuomas. If you're new here, please subscribe, check out my videos, all kinds of videos, reaction videos, music videos, bass videos, all kinds of videos. Check it out. In the description, Amazon affiliate links to all things Nightwish, music gear, bass gear that I use, bio info in the description. If you like the channel, if you want to support the channel, if you want to say thanks, if you want to say super thanks, you can hit us with super thanks underneath this video. You can hit us direct in the description, PayPal, Venmo, mailing address, Amazon wishlist, all in the description. Thank you guys very much. All right. Nightwish, Endless Form's Most Beautiful, track by track with Tuomas.
All right.
Let's check this out.
Take us through the wonders of the album with a track-by-track personal description.
The first song is called Shuddering Before the Beautiful. Opens up with a beautiful quote by Richard Dawkins, and then off we go. The song reminds me heavily of the songs from Once, maybe even Oceanborn. For the first time in about, I think, 15 years, we have like this keyboard-guitar battle going on there. So it's really old-school Nightwish. And the lyrics deal with the same theme as Elan. It's about the beauty of the world and everything it has to offer to us. The second song, Weak Fantasy, is it's mainly composed by Marco. We did the lyrics together with him, and maybe the heaviest song of the album. It has a really nice punch to it, and it's going to be a killer song to do live as well. Third song, Elan. For a long time, for me personally, that was maybe the first song that would be left out from the album.
Wow.
I thought it was a nice little piece, but I didn't really do the effect.
Right.
For me in the beginning, in the demo stage, but when we started to work on it with the whole band, it really came alive.
That's very interesting.
And at some point, I think it was Marco or Troy who said to me that, this should actually be the first single, not Idi Maru, which was supposed to be the first single for a long time. Fourth song is called Yours is an Empty Hope, one of the heavier tracks again. This was also co-written with Marco, the lyrics. And I don't really want to spoil the story with going too much into the details, so just make your own conclusions. Track number 5 is the one and only ballad in the album, if you want to put it like that, called Our Decades in the Sun. And it's a tribute to all of our parents. Maybe the most difficult song to put together, because it's so delicate, it's so intimate, and the subject of the lyrics is so important to all of us. So there were quite a bit of tears shed while rehearsing and while recording the song, but ended up being one of the highlights of the album. Track number 6 is called My Walden. The Celtic song of the album really highlights Troy's parts. It's kind of like a continuation of I Want My Tears Back from the previous album. Then there's Endless Form's Most Beautiful, the title track. It was heavily inspired by the Richard Dawkins book called The Ancestor's Tale, when you go back in time step by step to the very last common ancestor. Track number 8 is called Idi Maru. The term comes from one of my all-time favorite fictional books, fantasy books, called The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. Idi Maru are these traveling musicians and actors who go from village to perform and make their living. It's kind of like gypsies in the medieval times, etc. But this term is actually just the author's imagination. They never existed in real life. But we kind of, you can see the relation that we consider or see ourselves as being contemporary Idi Maru with Nightwish. Then we have Alpenglow, which is the ultimate Nightwish song, so to say. It has all the elements that Nightwish is always been about, with the very Nightwishy guitar synth riff, catchy chorus, just a nice little interlude within the album. Then we have a kind of odd song called The Eyes of Sharbat Gula. It's a 6-minute instrumental, and I got the inspiration for this song from the cover of National Geographic, which had a very famous photo of the Afghan girl.
Oh, yeah.
With the green eyes, the wild, untamed eyes. Such a powerful photo. And I just thought that I have to do a song about children at war. And this was one of the most difficult songs to do, if not the most difficult for the album. I was really struggling with the lyrics, because originally it was supposed to have lyrics. And then it was Troy who said to me after hearing the demo of that song that this song does not need any lyrics. The hypnotic vibe is already there, and it would make the message more powerful if it was just instrumental, with some children's choir, with some distant voices here and there, but no lyrics at all.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And so right he was. It's a really powerful track. And also works as an intermission on the whole album before the last final epic called The Greatest Show on Earth, which goes through 4.6 billion years of evolution on planet Earth. And in a way, when I look at this album, I see that there are 9 great support acts, then we have an intermission, and then the main act.
I never think of albums like that.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we watched that
Yeah.
before listening to the whole album. Yeah, that was very cool. Yeah, just to get like how he sees it, because now we're going to hear it in, you know, potentially in that way. Super interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
Someone recommended this video?
I don't think so. I think I just found it. I don't know. Maybe somebody put it in the comments. Sometimes, you know, when people put things in the comments, especially if it has a link, first of all, thank you for putting links.
Yeah.
Because that makes it way easier for me to just click the link, save it, and, you know, pull it back when we're ready to film, all that kind of thing. As opposed to, you know, yeah, it's just easier for me. It's more likely to get done, basically. So it's possible that this was that. It's possible. I don't remember. But I'm glad that we checked it out.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Well, what it means to him, you know, like
yeah, just a track by track rundown.
that's cool.
Very cool. Awesome. All right. Coming up, we're gonna be doing the entire album.
Yes.
We're gonna be listening to the whole album track by track by track by track by track by track by track.
Yes.
Stay tuned for that. We'll catch you next time. Later.
Bye.